My brother was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when he was 13, 14 years old. As a child, I didn't know what was happening. Tommy got sick, and he was gone for some time. He was in the hospital for extended periods. And my parents, they tried to keep life normal for us. They didn't know what to do either.
It all started when I was a boy. When I was a kid, my mom wasn't in the right health, and they had to put me into foster care. Grew up basically having issues, having mental issues, and I was angry all the time. Always wanted to get into fights.
It took about 15 years before the dreams started getting bad. I always had it, but they're getting worse. And one night I woke up, midnight, 2 o'clock, whatever it was, I was in the bedroom closet, they had to hold my pistol up in the closet. This has got to end. A friend of mine from Hillsborough, Ed Johnson, he lost both legs, he's a Marine Corps veteran. So I called Ed. He says, Family Children's Center. I told him my story. He says, the first thing I want to tell you, he says, you're not going crazy. And that was a relief, because I didn't know what was going on.
Mental illness is not a fault of anyone. It's a sickness, just as cancer would be, as COVID was. It's something that comes to you, and you're left to deal with it.
If there was no FCC around here, I would probably be in jail by now.
Family and Children's Center has been around since 1881. We work with children, individuals, and families, providing a continuum of services designed to strengthen families and promote individual well-being. We are in 5 different communities, and we have 7 different sites.
A lot of the programs that we have really focus on prevention, early intervention, and treatment. And we're really trying to increase the prevention side of things. And so when you think about prevention, you think about how can we be upstream with the work that we're doing, not reactive, but preventative in nature.
We work with children as young as 3 up to age 18. We have day treatment here in our building for those specific age ranges. We provide 3 hours of programming a day. 2 of those hours are skill building, and then 1 hour is group therapy. Our goal is to really give them skills and continue to help them build their skill set so that they can be successful in the community.
We are having several new therapies that we're introducing so we can better serve different age groups and different populations. And so one of them is functional family therapy. Another one that we're introducing right now is called parent-child interactive therapy. And so that's for children ages like 4 to 8.
Respite focuses on youth with mental health, physical, and intellectual disabilities, and it gives their caretakers a break. Caretaking can be taxing in a general family, but when you have a youth with any sort of special needs, it can kind of increase those caretaking responsibilities. So we match them with providers that are certified and background checked, and it give them a safe place to go so that they can focus on some of their other family needs, knowing that their child is being well cared for.
There's a lot of individuals that we help who don't innately have those skills. They don't have people in their lives who've taught them from little on how to be a part of society as a whole. Or maybe their mental health or their substance abuse gets in the way of those skills. And so it's really walking side by side with those individuals, meeting them where they're at, and being able to help them develop those skills later in life.
There are not a lot of places for youth who are at risk to go to get help or to be mentored. So our goal at the RISE program is to really help those that are falling through the cracks be able to climb back out and be amazing members of society.
Every time I read something or go to a meeting, I learn something new. And I don't know when I'll ever understand the full scope of what they do because it's immense.
It is phenomenal, all the programs that we have here. We help all ranges of people, from old to young, to those who just need a little bit of help to a lot of help. It just really impresses me of what we accomplish here.
As a forensic interviewer, I talk and interview kids about alleged abuse and maltreatment. Last year, between Stepping Stones and Maddie's Place, we did about 375 interviews between the two locations.
We're very connected with the staff at Maddie's Place, and that really helps to be able to say to the family that you're going to meet with somebody who understands what you're going through, who is going to meet you with compassion.
The handprints on the wall give me comfort in knowing that so many kids have talked with us and have been given the opportunity to talk. It is reassuring to see when we walk through the halls of Stepping Stones at Maddie's Place to see those handprints, to know that what we're doing does matter.
I'm what's called a cause writer. I'm gonna write about something that I'm either proud of or I'm upset with. Unbelievable what I went through when I went and I saw the handprints on the wall. And I mean, it touched me. It really touched me. Hundreds of handprints have graced the halls, from the teenage to the very small. Hurting children found a safe space in Stepping Stones and Maddie's Place. Child is a gift from God. You treat them right. You treat them right.
Last year alone, Family and Children's Center served over 5,400 clients. That's huge. The impact of what happens here at Family and Children's Center stays with you for a lifetime.
Mental health is something that's still stigmatized and something that is still a challenge everywhere. We're always needing people to contribute and help and volunteer, become providers, become foster parents. So getting the word out there is vital to Family and Children's Center being able to operate and do the things that we do for the local community.
People investing in Family and Children's Center is just going to impact a lot of kids. It's going to impact a lot of families and really give them the support they need to be thriving members of the community.
When I did learn about it, I thought, this is exactly the thing that I've been wanting to support. You're gonna actually make a difference in people's lives.
I saw how well we spent our money, and it always went, it went for the good of the community.
We live in the same community, we go to the same schools, we go to the same grocery store, but everybody is living completely differently. I just think there's so much we can do to bridge the gaps a little bit better.
Family and Children's Center, I support it because I believe in the work that they do. You may not see who needs it, but they would be able to access those services if they need it.
Both of our parents were big advocates of making sure that you gave back, and it's, I think, important to be part of that legacy.
If you're looking for a place to invest, and I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about your belief, this is the place.